Hello and welcome. We're going to do a general signs reading for the last three signs of the zodiac. It looks like that we have Pisces on the top here for who's up next. Sensitize. So Pisces is generally known as the one who is sensitive to the flow, to the need, to the point that they almost overly identify um, with the external forces over their own. So I'm getting bored easily. Mercury, I wanted you to chase me, and tension, senses peaked, wound up. So, okay. There's been a little bit of a game playing energy. Is that what it is? But you're growing bored of the games and not knowing how to get something going or how to start a conversation or to deepen a conversation. You're trying to move forward and somebody else wants to play a game is what I'm getting. Or is that just your interpretation? Addiction and self-medicate are on the table. Anything else with that? Maybe this is kind of become a little bit infantile. It doesn't need to be a relationship. It can be something like, let's say, roommates or siblings. Take whichever one feels right for you. I feel safe to be myself. I want to kiss you. Go, 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 go. Reassess your reasons for busyness and prioritize your goals. Long distance. So perhaps you have a long distance goal or you've come a long way towards reaching your goals and you don't want to lose yourself in a bit of over celebratory energies or the party mentality of those that are immature and addicted and self-medicating. You've got better things going on. A younger male may be part of your situation. There's a need for self-care. And then dragon spirit. This is the year of the dragon. 5555. So a change is coming, a change in the way that you take care of yourself and your spirit, and you're ready to get riled up and make things change and make things happen in your life. So that's good. I was seeing in the pre-shuffle, we have the backside of the Queen of Cups, like turning off the previously sensitive flow of abundance and healing energy towards some person or individuals, and now you're keeping that energy for yourself. And I see this guy just resting here while his kingdom and empire burn down around him. It's like you've been in maybe this pocket of time where you've been distracted by either some type of codependency with these other individuals or self-imposed out of maybe apathy or boredom. You've slid into some lower habits or toxic circumstance of some sort, and it looks like you want to leave it behind, but you really need to um, sober up a bit. And if you're not into anything, it's just coming to your own attention about your habit patterns. I see a little chipmunk. So a need to withdraw your emotional nurturing of others for yourself so that you don't get into this predicament here. So anything else? I'm seeing the Two of Cups and the Six of Swords here. So there's the ability to heal a relationship almost by releasing these information or this lower vibrational influences in your life. So let's see, what do we have here? The Knight of Crystals is the Knight of Pentacles, endurance and determination. So getting through the desert time of boredom and as though nothing is happening. Once you can come back into your own self-care, then you're not always depleted energetically and emotionally by just pouring into others that just pour it all over the floor and don't know how to grow or heal or give back to you. And 9, the hermit, that beautiful cute koala. Contemplation and wisdom. Look at him. He's kind of hiding behind his limb there, like he's got something up his sleeve. He's maybe making his exit strategy because this desert sucks. 8 of shells is the 8 of cups, walking away from something. But this is quest and renewal. It's in understanding what isn't for us that we can understand where we're ready to go. It's like, this hasn't been working, but what about that interesting thing I haven't done yet? There's the 555. So wishing on a star and following your bright star towards your future is going to be a great way for you to reconnect. I mean, to your potential. I think that you've got a lot of potential that has been going to the wayside because of your almost refusal to let these guys fail, maybe. You know that dreamy look of deep, soulful love you've sometimes seen in the eyes of another as they gazed into your own. Expect a lot more of it. Woohoo, the universe. Hubba hubba. So yeah, there's definitely an opportunity for you to connect romantically by moving away from any cycles or circumstances that have been unhealthy. Sometimes the best way to remain sane is to love like crazy. That one keeps coming out today. Everyone is doing their best. So if you're trying to heal someone and that's the best they've got, you're going to have to let them do their healing on their own because it's your turn to get your own energies and harness those energies for your goals to take shape. So I think we'll leave that one there for you, Pisces. Thank you very much. And moving on. Next is Cancer. Another water sign. Cancer showed itself in one of our other readings. Let's show the card. Immerse. So there's something asking you to jump in, perhaps. Let's clear the energy from the previous read. Immerse. Seems like a healing circumstance, potentially. Let's let those sit. I want to clear the energy completely before we get in too far. Stopped at the Magician and the Page of Wands. Magician and the Page of Wands. You've got an important message. So maybe there's a need to immerse yourself into some meditation and reflective energy before making this fiery stand or saying what you need to say in a circumstance to affect change. So it's like you've even already said your piece because that's the backside. So your transformation is being evidenced by your walking away from a situation or circumstance in order to reinvest in yourself. So long distance, and maybe you've put distance between yourself and a circumstance, possibly with a young female. Need for healing in this situation. Or maybe you are the young female creating your own healing transformation by advocating for yourself and sticking up for yourself. How beautiful it is for you to remain silent when another anticipates your rage. So this may say that you've walked away without saying something to send that clear message of silence. Mixed signals give me a sign. I, J, K, and L, maybe important initials, letters of a person or place. 6666 and 9999, you feel like home. So somebody's being reminded of home. There's some type of nostalgia, for better or for worse. So I'm sensing that somebody has been triggered here, yourself, for this transformation. But maybe another person is somebody from your past, somebody from your childhood home, perhaps. Family members. So what popped out here, we've got 9 of crystals, security and abundance, your ability to put space between yourself and another, to be in your own garden, tending your own prosperity and success story. The Emperor, stability and focus, your ability to focus on the person that you want to become and the legacy that you'd like to leave is important to you. Your ability to create some type of with the spider, some type of a web. This may be an internet-based company or an internet presence, something social media related perhaps for you. 2 of feathers, decisions and direction. This is potentially a crossroad here where there's an influencer. Let's see what else. Ace of crystals, manifestation, prosperity. I like that. So somebody tried to get you riled up and to invite you back into some way of being. Doesn't need to be the same person that created the initial irritation from your childhood. This can be somebody who's reminding you, and there's healing here. 3 of shells, playfulness and bliss on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so through you not fighting and enjoying the circumstance and being willing and able to spin your own success story here, you're creating a lot of distance between any previous stories of scarcity mentality, perhaps. So yeah, you're immersing yourself in the successful outcomes and in situations and circumstances that promote growth, and you're not wasting any time or energy on backsliding at this point. Yeah, you're on a mission here, and you might be working into the late hours of the day trying to create this success and abundance, and there's a lot of tripping points, there's a lot of things and cleanup that needs to happen. Maybe you're walking into something, you're purchasing something and need to turn a profit off of it or something, buying out a business. But yeah, there's the backside of the magician now. It's like you're coming through this from overnight, through the storm, the electric tower moments, and you're moving through into the daybreak, and now you're able to look at the initial evidence of what's coming to pass. And then on the backside, we've got this another upside down card. So you're not seeing the victory. You're not seeing the truth of the situation. The eagle is bringing this laurel wreath. Maybe you see others being rewarded for hard work all around you, doing the same thing but differently, and you're not understanding how you're doing it differently. But there's a need to just stay the course and keep on trying out varying approaches and styles, and connecting with other individuals. By immersing in your process, you're really bringing this prosperous situation into fruition. I mean, you keep getting the magician, you've got the ace of swords that you're not recognizing this because it's foggy, you're not quite seeing evidence yet, it's under the surface. So don't let external validation slow your ability to recognize your value in this situation or how far you've come into bringing this into form. There's a few decisions that need to be made, maybe some simplification of a few things. Maybe you need to delegate a few of your things, such as your web presence or something techie if you're not good at that, or something sales like if you're not good at that. Whatever is the most difficult for you and the least of the direction that you're looking to go, perhaps there's a need to delegate that so that you can get more rest here to be able to have more of your capacity to make those firm decisions about what direction you're moving into next. But you have some good decisions coming through you right now. But there are some disappointments that are going to come. So yeah, let's get you some advice cards here. You know what to do, it says. Be true to yourself. Okay. So with the Emperor and the Nine of Crystals, you are definitely the boss. You're in boss mode. And maybe you're a young female trying to be the boss of some people who are trying to give you a hard time, and your integrity is showing yourself beautifully. You know what to do. You glow, we beam. Ever wonder what would make life's fleeting pain and sorrow totally and unquestionably worth it? How about living forever wildly in love and being loved wildly? You have so much to look forward to. You've got some time, so don't let your expectations be unrealistic and take you out of your peace. You're on the right path. Asking somebody else to change is like pruning a tree. Neither will ever be the same again. Scarier still is that you can't quite know in what new directions they'll grow. I wouldn't change a leaf on you. Dwell on what you love. So, whether you're a parent of a young female, I mean, switch up genders as you will, a younger, impressionable individual, they're also looking for you to be compassionate with them. You were born with that it quality, so maybe you're intimidating AF. Do you know? Do you want to know what's really beautiful? Confidence. Do you want to know what's really powerful? Persistence. Do you want to know what's really sexy? Please, I know about sexy. Not needing to be needed. And if still they don't notice your good looks, your strength, and your sachet, could you feel more sorry for them? Tally ho, the universe. So you were born with that it quality, and so people will challenge you, but that's par for the course. They're not even necessarily haters. They're just people who don't understand what it means to love. So it looks like you know what to do, so I'm going to leave it there for you. And we're going to get our last sign in for the this whole zodiac sequence. I don't understand why sometimes the words evade me, especially when I'm on camera. All right. Last, but certainly not least, we have Taurus, cultivate. And I know I'm bound to have a lot of Taurus individuals on my channel because that is my energy. Awakening, renewal, enlightenment with the peacock energy, blessings of well-being with 10 of shells. So something is reawakening in your life, perhaps a part of yourself that was put to the side for the needs of a circumstance that came to be. Could be for several years now, as Uranus has been moving through the sign of Taurus. It's been shaking us all up out of our comfort zones, forcing us to not do our natural flow, but to stretch and expand and to flow with new ways of being. And it is all so divine, but it is a challenge, especially when it touches off on some of your natal planets. It can be extreme. So be good to yourself during this time of overstimulation. All right, clearing the deck. You will be surprised is over there in the Six of Wands. That victory card over here on the back side is actually, no, the front side, where people are cheering and you're being recognized for something. So you're going to be surprised by the recognition that you receive in some type of situation. Perhaps people are talking about you in your absence. Let's see what popped out already. Past life influences. So you stick out of a crowd, you stand apart in some type of a way, and perhaps you think that you're walking in being humble, but you're walking in and your innocent, cooperative beauty. Taurus is the sign of Venus and of growth and incapacity, efficiency, so many things. The builder, always growing, but can be quite introverted and seemingly shy, although it doesn't need to be shy. It can be just social reluctance and just being introverted or being self-soothing, not needing other people in the same way, or trauma bonding. This can also be evidence of not feeling accepted into the group, or feeling as though the like that false evidence appearing real came up in Daily Dharma today. And so you may feel that the attention that you receive is somehow negative attention and focus, and due to some type of a trauma that was in your situation, specific to your situation from earlier on. But with trauma bonding, it's deeper than that, that the trauma has somehow allowed you to tolerate certain aspects and to resist against other circumstance, or to even engage in some types of losing battles, like feeling the urge to fight against narcissism if you're an empath. Well, if you're fighting against narcissism, there's going to be zero winners. Somebody with dark features, eyes, hair, or complexion may be someone that is in your life, can be a past life soulmate or other type of tagline person in your life that is helping you to heal these trauma bonding issues. Live a life full of love and light, but still master the throat punch. So in challenges, you can still be compassionate and still advocate for yourself very clearly. I love deep conversations, air. So maybe it's time to just, even as an introvert, to step up and just say something very clearly and succinctly, but very gently. And like that Southern belle, like, isn't that nice? They know it's not nice. So you're able to use your Venusian qualities to speak and advocate for yourself or another in this situation, to heal what previously you would have taken one way. You're moving beyond that. Soul retrieval. You're picking up these old dynamics and you're questioning them, and bored easily. You're questioning them, and as you reclaim all of your power, you're like, I need a little bit more. I can't be over here sitting at the kids' table. That keeps coming out, and I used that phrase with someone myself yesterday. Overthinking, stress and nerves, guilt and shame. These are the old ways of being that came out with the trauma bonding. We're overthinking our value, or the ability for another to esteem us in a situation. And this is creating a lot of stress and nervous, anxious energy that is distracting us from the better growth opportunities in this situation. But we're completing this and we're leveling up and we're getting the green light for that bigger, better, faster, more. Somebody loves the way that you spoke that into being to create change. So this diamond code activation, that stress and that leveling up is creating a gemstone out of that inner um, core wound, the inner jewel shining through with the transmuted, transformational, alchemical process. Trial by fire. 9 of crystals on the bottom of the deck for you, security and abundance. Spinning your web. You also may have something that needs to be managed on the web, online, social media type enterprise, but it doesn't have to be. The web can be many things. It can be any type of network. It can represent our ability to communicate and to uh, disseminate information, or in some type of way to manage energies and to, what's that, dispatch and delegate. The shadow, self empowerment and ambition over the shadow. So, self empowerment comes from embracing that shadow. It's the devil card in the traditional tarot. And then we have 4 of acorns is comfort and community. 4 of wands, a card of sometimes marriage or rebalancing of a soul partnership. So this soulmate bond here, whatever healing is coming in for you, is helping you to push through an aspect of your shadow that's been holding you up. I see a smiley face on the back of this ladybug. Do you see it? Sometimes a sign of good luck when one lands on you, persistence, and new possibilities. So you're able to become more lucky as you advocate in a nice way and persistently work towards some type of new um, or bigger, better opportunities, a promotion of your energies. 2 of shells, beautiful. Seeing those love birds there, the love doves. Union and harmony. This may be happening in a love situation or something like that. Um, so perhaps any type of adversity may be reinforcing your personal relationships as you are able to create some type of understanding from these friction and stressful circumstances. This is creating a deeper connection into the heart of your soul and your being, and expressing this with another individual is helping you to heal old levels of guilt and shame that have blocked you for so long. So, yeah, and then we're seeing you've manifested this partnership of healing. You've called it in. That is the star card backside, and we're getting guidance from the other side too with this disembodied individual. We may also be working with astral projection or some type of distance healing, telepathic connectivity, and that's 6 of wands back there. So let's see, I'll split the deck here. We've got hermit and the backside of the queen of wands. So yeah, introvert. There's an urge to just sink back into the healing and say, I'm not ready for that opportunity or this opportunity. And to turn our back on that fiery goddess energy, masculine or feminine. You can be a fiery god if you must. But it's the sexy, mysterious, fertile goddess energy that is not showing herself fully because of the trauma bonding or not knowing her fiery sexiness, that beautiful activated kundalini energy of passionate application of our energies, of outpouring of our luminous spirit. And Taurus, you are beautiful. You really are. So you will be surprised. And you get this card too. A lot of people have gotten this card today. Do you want to know what's really beautiful? Confidence. Do you want to know what's really powerful? Persistence. We had that down here. Do you want to know what's really sexy? Please, I know about sexy, not needing to be needed. And if still they don't notice your good looks, your strength, and your sachet, could you be more sorry for them? Tally ho, the universe. So, yeah, it's like you're leveling up. You are not being necessarily given all the opportunities that you feel deserving of, but part of that is due to your ability to hide yourself away from being seen because of your aversion to certain types of focusing energy upon you. But let yourself glow, let yourself be sexy and passionate and capable and seen. Allow yourself to be seen. You glow, we beam. The universe is proud of you for shaking it up and for getting out of your comfort zone, showing up and showing out. Things are not as they appear. Don't let the surface fool you. There are huge dynamics at play. There are people speaking about your potential and your capacities in your absence. They chose you. So yeah, there's at this level up, there's some kind of opportunity here coming in for you. When you begin to find love in people and places where you haven't found it before, it's always because you've grown. You so rock the universe. I'm leaving it there. Finally, all the way through. I hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And comment below and join the community. We'll get ourselves a little bit of a community going on here. And yeah, check back next week or with other readings that are already loaded for timeless messages. Just look for anything that resonates with you. So take care. Bye.